Right, g'day people of Tubeland and fellow gel blaster enthusiasts. I am Governor 947, that's on my channel. Anyway, my other channels, I suppose this is going to be a second channel for my YouTube that I'm going to be making, and this will be the first video. I have been dabbling in gel blasters and modifications, and I'm very interested in just mucking around with these gearboxes and inner barrels and foregrips and customizing. I just really like doing it. It's fun, and it's a good outcome at the end when you have something that works. Right, so we're gonna actually start off tonight by modifying this. This here is a JM 8.5. So I know you guys might want to look it up what an 8.5 is, but rather than a Gen 8 having just all plastic, ABS plastic, this is nylon. It has a nylon gearbox. It comes with, it's supposed to be nylon stock. If it is, it's thin. Oh yeah, this is off my J9. Yeah. So alright, I got these from Ozblaster or actually this one. This is just an 18:1. So a standard ratio, and I'm quite happy with the firing rate. So an 18:1. These are supposed to be CNC machines. Are they? I don't know. Well, the SHS brand, and they're the ones that are going into that blaster, the 8.5. Of course, the little cog for the, or the drive cog for the motor there, I had to order that online because they didn't have any at Ozblaster, unfortunately. I like to try and support the locals, but if you can't, you've got to order it online. This one here, the anti-reverse little lever. So had to order that online. They didn't have any either. Yeah, sign up times. Nothing's coming fast in the mail these days. Alright. Tools I'm using, little cam drives. They just fit straight into this. So what else will we be doing? I got this from Ozblasters. So yeah, the cylinder, piston. It came with a black rubber O-ring. I like to have the green silicone on there. They're a little bit better wearing, I believe. And I just got some white silicone grease there. And yeah, I've already pre-greased everything up. And that's what I like. That's what I want to see. So I'm using my GoPro Hero 5. It's usually mounted on my motorbike helmet because I don't know, did I mention? No, I didn't. Oh, it's a missing screw. Wow, where'd that go? Yeah, I'm a motor vlogger on YouTube. Have a channel. It's called, pretty well like this one, Governor 947. Yeah, what, 315, 318, 320 goes up and down right now. Subs, I don't really count subs that much. I just do it for fun. I've got a lot of motor vlogging mates from all over the world, all over Australia, and it's great talking to them and sharing ideas. Oops, this one. Right, so I like to try and keep as many screws in the holes as you can. Just leave them there. put that aside. And looks like I may be attending a club in the future because of our crazy Queensland laws. That's not a bad thing, supporting the community, meeting new people. I'd say that that is just a pressure fit. How about we tackle that first? So what I'll do, I'll take note of the spacing there. It looks the same. Looks like it's the same sort of thing. It's just right. There she is. Now that I will not throw that away. That's a spare. Okay. Right, I'm gonna grab some blue Loctite because I've had that grub screw fall off on me in the past in another blaster. Blue Loctite, or thread lock. Some people put it in the female side, others put it in on the male thread. I don't think it matters as long as you get some in there. What's this stuff? Get out of there. Right. Then just start it up. Okay. That's got it. Now, yeah, it had that gap, so I'm happy with that. Actually like how that fitted. It was firm, but not too tight. That's what she said. And I swap her over. I like this little thing. SCA must have gone to super cheap at some time, eh? And no, I'm not sponsored by him. Alright, here we go. Oh guys, guess what I almost forgot? And most of you pretty well got it. I need to pull out that spring. That's just my lack of experience with the J8. There's a 1.3 and a compressor, what they call it, a progressive spring on either end. Spring is out. And popping. Gently. There we go. Right, so yeah, these poor little cogs would have got a hammer in with that 1.3 and the 11.1. They, I don't know, they might have lasted, but who knows. So this is where I'm going to be discarding and replacing. So I use this Marine outdoor grease. It's basically silicon, white silicon based, and I don't know what you guys use. You probably use something else. You might say you got to use this, you got to use that, but that's what I use. And hey, I'll listen to your suggestions anyway, because you never know. There's probably going to be something better out there that I'm not using. Right. Spring. Okay. Let's replace that first up. I like when it fits in nice and easy and good strong fit there. So that's good. So I've already greased up here. I might actually whack a bit more in there down in the piston itself. Right, that head is removable. This is the one that I got from Oz Blasters. Yeah, it's not bad. It's even got a seal up the front here. Right. Replacing very good. And set her aside. Right, spare parts. Okay. Stock standard 18:1, as you can read. Not getting dizzy, knocking the camera. Oh yes, I wonder if this does need shimming. I do have shims. Right, let's start off with this big flat bugger. So I'm actually going to fit it back together and see if it needs shimming. There's whole episodes of YouTube videos out there about shimming. It's pretty basic really. If it moves up and down, shove something in between it. A little shim that you buy, that is. So yeah, first off is to dry fit it and see if it actually needs it. If it don't need it, good. Does need it, so be it. Alright. Of course. Upside down, Miss Jane. And stuff all over my hands. Okay. Everything gets some of this shiz on it. Other way around. Okay, this is a little different. I find that also if you put some of this grease on it, it holds it in place. Last one. Now I know this is a really long one, guys. I could shorten it. Should I? I mean, I'm no low Guido, if you know what I mean. he's got the followers that will watch it. Gotta spring that to the other side, like that. So that's what I like about this. It sits there. In a J9 it would go. Now, this is purely to see. Oh, it's almost out, little prick. Purely to see if I need to shim it. Who knows, I might get lucky. Okay. To shim or not to shim. So basically, you just want to see if there's any movement up or down in those shafts. So I'm just going to use the pointy end here. There is a shitload of movement. Not in that one. Bugger all in that one. That's not worth shimming. That's rock solid. This one here, make sure it's seated. Yeah, and look at that. Can you see that? I've got to whack some shims in. And you're better off shimming it with the shims on the top here to push it down into place. Right, shims. Right, so it's this one that needs shims on the top. Alright, so what I've got here are some shims. They're very thin. I'm going to take a guess that I'm going to need all of those on there. Or maybe 3. Do 3, try it. Can you see that? Little shim on the top. You can get these shims at gel blaster shops, of course. A little packet of them. They go a fair way. I mean, when I did that J9 over there, these are the leftovers. Get up. Right, let's do that again. Sliders. I like that. Now, I like that because it's not too tight and it will free run. Now I'm going to just swap this around and give it a, see if I can give it a spin from the inside. And see how it feels. Actually feels good. Not tight at all. No shimming. Right, time to put it together. So, right, get rid of that hair. Connecting. Where is it? Right, so how I do it is I get the very last tooth into the very first ladder. Can you see that? Lifting. So the very first cog, it sits in the very first part of the ladder, and that's where it's supposed to be. See that? Come on, Shims, sort yourselves out. Who's gotten this far before and forgot to put something in? Yeah. I don't think I have. Guys, I've done it. I have actually forgotten something, but it is easy because I've done this before. It's pretty easy. Just shove it in there. And it's all good. Alright, let's plug this motor back on, eh? I'm going to put this spring in. Alright. Let's continue and get this thing together. Okay, so we've got it together. Everything seems like it will work. Let's test it before we get any further forward, because you might need to pull it all apart. So 11.1 volt with my beautiful little XT30s that I put on, not on safe. That sounds like it's working great. Metal gears. Excellent. Right, finish the final assembly. Thank God for that, eh? Right, so that's almost it. So I am going to load up some gels. Got a mixture of all sorts of friggin' gels here, including some milkies, but some stock standard things as well. Didn't spill one, did I? That was pretty quick. Alright, well that's the end of that build, all except for letting a few rounds off and letting you see our night trace. We'll have a look at that in a sec, eh? Alright, we're outside and I'm on acreage, right? So it's all good. We'll just light her up. Well, that's all I got for you guys. Well, I don't know what I'll have for you next, but we'll wait and see, hey? Maybe I'll get in the G18. Alright, well, catch us another time and be good to each other. Catch us round. Don't forget to have a look at my motovlogging channel on Governor 947.